Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna give you a little update on the website, Universal Greblie project. It's been a while since I've made a video, and it's been a while since I've done any work on the website because I've been doing a lot of other stuff. Namely, I hurt my back really bad, so getting up and moving and getting to my computer was not gonna happen because I could barely walk. Um, I'm feeling a lot better. Still hurts, but I can actually do things now. And then I had to other personal stuff I had to deal with that occupied my time. But I am back on it. The website is more or less done, lacking content though. So that's kind of what this video is about. I'm going to go through the new things I've done on the website. Most of it's probably not stuff that you guys are going to care about day to day, but I want to go over it. And I'm going to go over the social media accounts and what they're about for that website. And I'm also going to detail the path forward and how you guys can help me. So let's go through the website real fast. All right, to start off with, you notice the navigation at the top from the last videos changed a little bit. I have movies, contact, there's a Facebook link, and a YouTube link. Those social links, they go to a Facebook page or Facebook group for Universal Greblie Project, and there's a YouTube channel. I'm going to go over what those are about a little bit later. The movies page is a list of movies, basically. The movies page will take you to this screen that shows you the movies that we have props and parts for currently. If there's crossover into something that we don't have listed, it'll come eventually, but just to give you an example, right now I don't have a ton of stuff filled out on this, but it is in here. It does work, but lightsabers, blasters, I'm going to fill it out with more things as I go, but this is kind of a minor thing compared to a lot of the stuff in the website, so as I get around to it and feel like doing it, I will be making these links. The contact page, I still haven't really totally fleshed this out on how I want it to do, what I want it to do. So it's going to remain a Facebook and YouTube link. So I think that's still probably the best way, and that probably might be the way I, control the contact page. Essentially, is just through social media. I think the best way to reach out is through Facebook, actually. So going there, joining that Facebook group, and then chatting there about, adding things to the website is probably the best route right now. And then finally, down in the footer, there's an About section and the Reach Out section, which is basically all the same stuff at the top. We have right there, movies, contact, the Facebook links. The About section has contributors, blog, and posts. I'm going to come back to contributors. The blog is just a blog. You can see a list of all the posts for the blog, but currently there's just the one. You can click on it and you can see it. What's going to come in this eventually is just when there's big updates. Maybe when there's a big prop announcement, I'll put something up there. But for the most part, it's just going to be information about the website. Or maybe if I start adding new IPs, that might be something I put there. But then posts, this is an interesting one. This is one to pay attention to. This is basically every single thing that has been entered. Doesn't necessarily mean there's something on that page, but you can see everything under part sources. You can see everything under props, everything under filming miniatures, costumes, movie set pieces, model kits, films, TV. There's nothing under TV, so there's nothing there, but you can go to those pages. These are all links, every single thing here, and this is automatically updated. So you can go in here and click on it, and you can visit that page and do what you got to do. So that's that. Now, contributors. This is kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. How you guys can participate. I'm going to have two levels in here. There's going to be editors, and then there's going to be contributors. Editors are people that are actually going to have a login. They're going to be able to come into the website, and they're actually going to be able to log in and make changes and update it. add not videos, probably not videos, but photos, text data, links, maybe, that sort of stuff. Contributors are people who don't necessarily have a login, but they are still providing good information. Maybe they're submitting a list of parts or good reference photos or model kit scans, things like that. So I want to give you guys credit. This can be your actual name. It could be a username on a forum, whatever you want it to be. That's fine. The editors do get to put in a few links, like so if you have a YouTube channel and a Facebook profile you're trying to push, or even a website, or if it's a WordPress, it'll let me do it. This is WordPress, so it has some weird rules about things, but I'm pretty sure I can make it do whatever I want it to do, but it'll just have a WordPress logo on it. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the website updates. So moving forward, all the universalgreblie.com website updates are going to move to that YouTube channel. Don't expect a ton of stuff. If you subscribe to that, it's not like I'm going to blow up your feed there. I barely post on this channel currently, so you can imagine that it's probably going to be even less on that one. Maybe some stuff at the start here and there, just because it is new and I want people to be aware of what's going on. If you would like to be an editor, please hit me up. I'm going to just do one at a time. I'm going to focus on the original trilogy. Specifically, I'm going to start with lightsabers. So that is going to be the focus at first, and the reason why is I feel like that's actually one of these smallest segments to nail down, because there's a ton of different blasters, and those are probably the big things that people are going to want out of Star Wars. Like if you're just joining lightsabers and blasters, that's probably what you're going to be looking to do. If you know about lightsabers and you would like to contribute, hit me up. I've got some information uploaded. It is not necessarily accurate. It is not necessarily fleshed out completely either. So, feel free to give me information. I'm aware of Seth's guide. I have been using that somewhat before I hurt my back really bad. Kind of using that to actually build pages and stuff like that. I wasn't necessarily filling it with content, but I was trying to build the pages. So, and he's already mentioned that I'm free to use whatever I want out of that to fill in this website for people. So if you have an interest in doing this, let me know. And I'm only going to take one person to start with and get them sorted out and get them totally understanding what they need to do, how to do it. And then I'll add another one. I just want to do one at a time. That way I'm not trying to teach a bunch of people that don't necessarily know how to do this all at the same time, because my time is limited sometimes, and I just want to make sure that people are well trained on how it works, because it's not that hard. It's just there are a couple finicky things. So anyways, that's that. Also, remember, if you would like to contribute just photos or information, hit me up. I do need to start filling it up with content, and I will start doing that here. Remember, I'm going to announce, as I change focus, so right now we're Star Wars Original Trilogy lightsabers. So that's the focus right now. I'm going to work on filling up as much information on those things first, and then we're going to move to probably some blasters and set pieces and other more obscure background items afterwards. Actually, I'd really like to get into doing the X-Wings. I already have the pages kind of set up for each of the X-Wings, but the at least the studio scale hero models, I didn't put anything in there for the pyros. So, but I'm going to need everyone's expertise here. So please just let me know if you are a person and you'd like to be lined up on this for contributing or editing. Hit me up. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe here or on the Universal Greblie Project channel, please do so. I'll have links down in the description for the channel and the Facebook group, or you can just go to the website, which I'll also have a link to. You can click on the social media icons there, and they will take you right there. Anybody is free to join. I have not fully sat down and made the rules for the Facebook group yet. Feel free to join, but please limit the posts right now. I don't think I'm going to allow selling on there, just because I don't feel like that's the right thing for this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but right now I don't want to deal with selling. I don't want to deal with people scamming people and having to kick people out for stuff like that. So let's just keep it simple and just discussion about props and updating the website. That's kind of what I wanted to be focused on anyway. So the website and the YouTube channel is just going to be kind of more like website updates and then big prop announcements, like a part's been discovered or something like that. So all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.